John Mahama and can be back power nyame watch now. I will turn the lights off and I'll let Ghanaians know that this is the debt. Mema obia kwai emani yusu atro to distract any Ghanaian. I am not going to allow that. She's pissed because people are telling Akufo-Addo the truth in parliament. Mami penyini bibia wodui na ojimi no ho parliament premises adenya yakase tia chichide. Na Rebecca Akufo-Addo ekofa Ghana jet edi obatine mu no KwasiABaa wehu. These are the stupid things you people do. Na ya no etia momusi emumo. Osra waka wani mesi se Burkina fo kraba. Ukunu eti Ghana di nkwasiasem no. Didn't you see it? But ubu ofu se obi ka kire Akufo-Addo say you are a bad leader. Inti wamuna. Inti enya den yen nyina yen jai de eye. Na yen di ochi se otwen. No, that stupid thing has to end. The entitlement idea na de double trimuno. Sa Jimmy na de NPP about opposition.
Rebecca Akufo-Addo KwasiABaa ma when your first and last udu Jimmy ebe ba be jan say me be stop obi o kan okwe asema papa ne kan ye na entrom e de yen na ye entro Akufo-Addo ji sika yi la vie meji a obi a ho beto no ye nkwa IMF oji wie ya de chi ya no de ekoku ekosi IMF.
All right, good evening. Apeke ana Ochina ekopeki ewo eye Independence Square ewo eye Accra na eye John Mahama and Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman ye behu nyina enti wa wo hwe me there's an interactive show tonight ye nshada mbe ye show serious bia ye ma people to understand this Kevin me da ho US Jandam now Mamenka bibi we Ghana ni na sa woto abama NDC John Mahama, you've made one of the greatest decisions ebeboa ekurowe eni ewiase, and you should be proud of yourself. So Ghana ni awotoma NDC, you voted for at least decency, and decency in the sense to say what should I say we nipa wadwini mu do a wonim nyansa wodwini ukuro ho. That's all. You should always be happy and grateful, and you should always be proud. Say ultimately taking that decision on that is very important. And that decision now taking now the Akufo-Addo NDC, you need to believe in it and support it and make sure the NDC government succeeds. And how is it going to succeed? It's going to succeed by you understanding how governance is. Governance is about you. Nipana obedi usono. First of all, ebua or demau any oma onu omu edi jumano ebua omu demau. The respect, it is reciprocal. Or say respect, if you ho na if you onon sono ho. Majority of the time, or say onon demau more respect. Inti sa decision na mu take here on the 7th of December. Amudie save Ghana no. You need to know, say you have taken a decision you should never regret, and it's a decision you need to believe in. Say wankasa we husibi anyoma echo. Before elections, me catch them said there were so many of you businessmen in Mbema, you were scared. There are so many journalists in Ghana for the past 8 years. They could not speak. Sometimes they spoke on their shows, not almost their idiomatic expressions, bube, and they are free. A typical foolish journalist or Ghana bakone Samson ayinini KwasiABaa no nenumu kan such a fool. Today, he's bold. He has even started suggesting what John Mahama should do and not to do. A man who cannot cure his own bad breath is suggesting things for John Mahama to do. That is what democracy means. That is democracy. Etumima obi anenumu kankan etumi start here advert ma Pepsodent company. If we say democracy, Emma, enum for crowd to mean confidence. That is what democracy, and that is what you have given people like Samson Ayenini. Today, you can see when you watch TV, there are people who are bold to mention names. Oh, this person did wrong. This was wrong. We don't like, because the power now mutumi ejifri Akufo-Addo nsemuno. So be proud. Right now, what they are going to do, they are going to make you feel to say, why the greatest mistake in your life? No, you have made the best decision of your lives. The best decision is kicking this disease of a political party out of power. they are not even showing say ade omo be ye no omo di Ghana for abro. They still feel say they are entitled into the body language of Afenyomakin in parliament. Ubusa will say, is this a party that will exist in the next 6 months? No, because a typical fool to say Afenyomakin with his utterances and ego and foolish childish give it to me syndrome, no, he thinks even with that micro minority, no, he still believes to say they are entitled. That is the foolishness of a party that is not led by individuals who are intelligent to understand the plight of the people. Inti, we are Ghanaian, we are young man, now we Shemia. You could see clearly say, even from what they did in Yinano, Omukunipa, almost say Ghana Sikasem, overnight billionaires. They stole money from Bank of Ghana. For about 60 people from Akufo-Addo's family. They were in the government. Akufo-Addo rented private jet. No, don't so gudi pa pempem. Na omumu ewifuo Cecilia Dapa. Kenofuriata bedi etuatam billions. Wabetna New Jersey. You could see the filth. And the ewifuo sano. Afenyoma kemo. Ene oseche men sabot dirty riffraffs. They have led this country for 8 years. They run the country into a ditch. But you see one thing that is missing from their language, apology. Telling you people, say, we really did you wrong. We are sorry. They can't say it. You know why? Because somebody says still Jimmy. Into the jandam they are going to come with and then say, see, I saw Mahama in. All my petrol mra for see the Mahama ba Mama lightning dumuda. They are stupid. They are hurt. We are gone near our shame. I'm going to be real with you. John Dramani Mahama, since he said Owini election 2024, so I got an out when you to former. See the way the transition is going. See the way they are able to communicate to Ghanaians. Said John Mahama mo person mo car some chuma. See how they put it out. She nipa omudi John Mahama transition. Today he made his first appointment. Somebody like Julius Debra, the class, respect, experience, and the diligence. Juma Bedruha. Somebody like Valerie Sawyer. Somebody like Callistus Mahama. Somebody like Mr. Gusitano. Somebody like Marietta Brew. These are people you see them and see they have respect. You could see they understand what they are doing. They are people who respect you, the Ghanaian. Compare these people to Obi to say Eugene Ahin, Jefferson Saki, Akosuya Menu, Obi to say Samira Bawumia. She Obi to say Asenso Boachi. We no good Jubilee House war. Fremont Pare. Otumi Bejina stage no apana him. Why sound correct? These were people who did not understand power. They could not manage themselves because they were too overwhelmed, because we were misinformed, we were misled, because they lied to us to accept them. Into Usha, we have Gusitano. Thank you very much. We have gotten to that point where Obia is settled. Every businessman is settled. Every Ghanaian is settled. Now, we look at experience here. John Mahama has inherited one of the worst economies in Africa. Later, na munyina munim se dum sokoso na na dodan Akufo-Addo mo e car oma batuo. That is why omujin some set it trap ama John Mahama. Na John Mahama take over dum so be start because omuni me car na eda ho and omuni me car omu pia to John Mahama so. It the omo be start can say dum so ba John Mahama ba e dum kania. The last time I told John Mahama, I told the NDC, we want to build this nation as a people. We have to use truth to build the nation. So, ochina nyame buana uteki over power. You be honest with the Ghanaian people. So, I see that doom some 8 years amayendem. Let us choose our priorities. We cannot use lies to build this nation. Nana the danko Akufo-Addo mo bonia omedi anything you must say minor. It will take only an experienced, intelligent politician to bring this country back. Nobody should expect diamonds, but nobody's going to go hungry. So it is the belief. NDC for It is what we know they can do Sa GD na yede ma John Mahama ni NDC for to abama John Mahama etoma ni MPs no I will see nya sa GD no hu say they will repair the harm these people have caused. Governance is a process. So be catch say me betrana me catch say ochnechi John Mahama ma petro aba 9 na mabodam mimbu me hu say wejimi me betrana catch say ochna no pa John Mahama be president a Thursday no pa dollar beba 2 a me hu say wejimi because me respect your intelligence. Real people will tell you that Boni and Akufo we dino it will take people who are committed and honest to solve the problem. Until let us not see this as a walk in the park. We have to see this as a new challenge where we will all understand the problems these people have caused. We all need to understand to say, as far as we live with these people, there's a problem we need to solve. And that problem is all of us coming together to build this nation from trust, build nation from scratch with trust and truth. There's one thing I like about the NDC people and John Mahama is about how honest he has been in his political life. A car eda eye Ghana so about your energy sector. It is crazy. Samia John Mahama and kami ba power nyame watch na. I will turn the lights off. And I'll let Ghanaians know that this is the debt. How do we pay it? Yeah. We need to learn the better lesson. Senebeya in the future no. Sa nyoma ni sia yedi or what we learn from our mistakes, you know. Now you say yes, our mistake because it is still looking like the Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia mu dia femu no. We are still not learning. These same people are going to come. They are going to be vilified. They are going to be insulted. The NPP are going to bring out Jandam. These people are going to work. John Mahama and NDC, they are going to work. They are going to rebuild again. Are we going to allow this disease of human beings to come back to destroy it? Because we can go back to 1992. The JJ Rollins baye obeye the Akufo-Addo ye be say no enim ye papa Akufo obi enim politics mu bonsam onenam Ghana. Krono obeboye nyoma obewia ye ubusan se de na oye ya tie fi no tumi de kirew ono ani kroma santimemu we ntumi ensi hospital baako ote wheelchair mu na oje fans. Omo befra ba mu a no manani gold no that to omo kom say police dogs. Yet Ghana ha ene kuro ne say no wasa sorry say yemfa tumi shama ejimifo we because they don't care. We need to be blunt and ready to solve our problems. We need to get serious as a people. And one thing I want the NDC government coming in, they should be honest with Ghanaians. Tell us the problems. Open the books. Let us see what is in there. Send your beya KwasiABaa unity and says, hey, Trase. Because we are not going to allow any fool. Obi adwini wo the team bi odwin so adwini wo the team tientumi kan anim. We are telling you people in Ghana, we are rebuilding and we are going to be rebuild with kids. We are going to rebuild with adults. We are going to rebuild with emrewane and kokra. Yenyina we are rebuilding the same thing. Yenye tia tax baako. Sa akwara to nsu a indirect tax e general enwa bi de papa we 78. And we are pleading. Akwara ni Ghana biem, penyini ni Ghana. We all have to respect each other and build this nation. Into what I will say, adwini bi wo utrim. Into ube take advantage of that to misinform. You will come after you big time. You will not be happy. And this time is going to be crazier and more aggressive. Into so why you say you want to speak on Ghana's issue, speak the truth. With me a call Bahama onyame ba NDC onyame party. But Mema obia kwan emani yusu atro to distract any Ghanaian. I am not going to allow that. My platform defends truth and it defends good governance. So if the NDC government is going to be a good government, I'll defend it. I'm putting it here today. Materials no, member me bra say heaven wo ho ena bonsam gem wo ho. Me bo me bra say me ko heaven. Wa obo bra say o two options na e problem. Me say this platform, with all due respect, Loud Silence Media, we defend the truth and we defend good governance. That is what we do. So if the John Mahama administration, at the end of the day, you say the government is basically for the people, you will defend it. If it is not, we will take that option. Into my job here, you can hate me. I only defend good governance. But so we are buying to say John Mahama Oba, and you try not to be a good government, then we cannot defend you. That is how it works. The NPP as a political party, till date, are still blaming in Samanfo did not come out to vote into the movie. They are not even accepting, said they have offended you. Look at the body language of Akufo-Addo when he read the last State of the Nation. He could not apologize. He could not. She's pissed because people are telling Akufo-Addo the truth in Parliament. Mami penyini bibi awodui. Na ojimi no ho Parliament premises adenya yakase ti achichide. Na Rebecca Akufo-Addo ekofa Ghana jet edi obatine mu no KwasiABaa wehu. These are the stupid things you people do. Na ya no etia amomusi emumo. Osra waka wani mesise Burkina for kraba. Ukunu eti Ghana di nkwasiasem no. Didn't you see it? But ubu ofu se obi ka kire Akufo-Addo say you are a bad leader. Inti wemuna. Inti enya den yenyina yenjai de eye. Na yendi o chise o twin. No, that stupid thing has to end. The entitlement idea na de double trimuno. Sa Jimmy na de NPP about opposition. Inti ebe sinne from Bawumia to Akufo-Addo to the micro minority leader Afenyo Markin, the rapist na o defend pedophiles, no. They have not been able for once to apologize to you Ghanaians. Why do you think they haven't apologized? Because they don't respect you people. Enre chimete se Afenyo Markin akogina ni kurom efutu. Ka kire omo se ehoye ni kuro na mema aban ni nyi MC na yenya efutu 40 ho bomu nsem mumu bi mu agimi. Afenyo Markin on the NPP for about power 8 years. Dia no muye okurum ho. Aban aba. Or say aban yi nipa be MC di mu so eboa mu di mpuntuo ba no. Mo de mo kwase ato ho bom nsem. Na Afenyo Markin ono akonyo parliament. Mumu bi mu agimi entina politicians use mo. Na impenifo tete wo se mo pempuntuo. Na Afenyo Markin no gina mo anim no. Time Akufo-Addo betena so 8 years no impuntuo papa be na ode ba efutu. Na akwa no hu fiwe ya ne hu nankanyanka we edi ne Jimmy abegina wo se ono oma order se ma me yenyi MC na adan efutu ono e Somalia omomo Ghana for muti efutu omote sa constituency wa omoto abama NDC omo beyi MC, and that MC will serve the people of Efutu. We don't fucking care where you belong at this point. We only want to serve Ghanaians. Into MC, interest is obe serve Ghana for uti Efutu na want theater for KwasiABaa. Ujimi so ebe chew. Because I was say obi be serve mo na ode mo taxes na mutia no ebe bo kuro no ho bra. That is how it's supposed to be. Dirty, stupid politics, And that is how we are going to move from tomorrow. Me say my platform defends good governance. The only thing I cannot defend is bad governance. I can't. And I will never defend bad governance. If the NDC government is a good government, I'll defend it. I cannot defend bad government. My job here is to defend good governance. And defending good governance is defending Ghana. That's my job. I'm not going to go beyond my limit. Let us get these things right. Right now, the NPP they have lost the elections. They've lost the elections. Bawumia, Akufo-Addo, why nobody. Right now, the idea is say, I'm a person so my mistake. Ochina ebedum light no ye dum na John Mahama na ye ochina we be say ye say na John Mahama ontumi buma no ye mfa ho emfa ho. Today, instead of them to accept to say for the past 8 years in KwasiABaa as say Ghana no, they are still blaming we Ghanaians. They are still telling us say omonko ofu empia mbeto aba. In the head of these dumb pigs calling themselves NPP for no. What their problem is, Obia want to about Obia Ghana be NPP. You see how foolish they are. They are so weak-minded. And it's not an air demand impose. I will say anything good about these people because they don't even respect their level, their own intelligence. They see, until right now in Ghana, no, Obia want to abano now your NPP ni. How can a political party that has lost power be thinking this way? Until right now, idea ni say, ye baby catch a Ghana for say, oh, winim, my mistake, Obia nye mistake. We have taken the right decision. Share the transition. John Mahama, share release statement. Who read this statement? Who respect. See the number of leaders around the world that Omoba John Mahama's inauguration. How he basically, out of respect, went to these people in trying to convince them to come to the inauguration, try to form alliance. That is how you build. You form alliance. Bring people on board. KwasiABaa say Krono, bring new people on board to understand say this is Ghana, that Ghana you used to work with. John Mahama is bringing everybody on board, every president, to let them understand we are open for business. For 8 years, we were shut. Our company was shut down. It was being led by a Japadia pigs. A small group of family members. And I'm shutting the company down. And I'm Ghana, I'm botu, I'm yesika, I'm din KwasiABaa. John Mahama's experience in this, we are Ghanaian. This should at least give you some hope that at least you have leaders who are intelligent. Look at Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. See how she's conducting herself. No leader around the world can disrespect that lady. And that lady will not do anything to soil all that she has been able to build. These are the kind of people we need to lead us, people who have something to lose. These riffraffs that we allowed to lead us for 8 years, they have these people, they were riffraffs. They were dirty, foolish, ignorant people we handed power over to. 8 years, KwasiABaa will run the country way down. Ochna is a new page for this nation. We are lucky we have a president who is experienced enough. We have a vice president, she's also experienced enough. We have a president who will not act to favor a family member. A president who will not put a stupid tribe before the interest of Ghanaians. A president who will look at his ego before we, the people, what we really want. We are now going to get a president who will respect us and actually listen to us. And presidents like that, what I'm talking about, they are going to go through a lot because they are serving, they are not ruling. There are two kinds of presidents. Akufo-Addo, he came to rule you people. He stole from you. We are journalists now, we are investigation. He was ruling you people. They came to do galamsey. Omo buy sir banks no be gunu man favor omo ho. Omo buy sir omo be wia oil no. Omo buy sir omo be wia sika Bank of Ghana. That is what they came. They came to rule, to amass wealth. Now you have leaders who are coming to serve. It is difficult. Ruling is easy. That is why it was easy for Jan Nkrumah to become a billionaire overnight, because her father is a tyrant who was ruling a democratic nation. Into whatever they wanted, they took it. So to be a ruler is one of the most easiest things, because you don't have to go by the constitution of the land or the rules and regulations of the land. And for the past 8 years, Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, they ruled. They ruled because they could take whatever they want to take. They made decisions that favored themselves. They were the ones running everything in their own interest. Now you are going to get a leader who has to serve. It's difficult. Serving and ruling. The reason why serving and ruling difference, women say, rulers don't go by any constitution. They don't go by any rule of law. They don't respect the people they serve. Rulers take decisions that please them, please their ego. And that is Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. That was how they were ruling. They did things to favor themselves. Now, when it comes to serve, now when a president wants to serve, that president has to solve problems. Yes. It is also the difference between Akufo-Addo's ruling and what John Mahama is about to do, which is going to be servicer. John Mahama is basically going to tell you that I am going to govern with you and this is the problem. We need a way to solve it. I am the leader. I can take decisions, but I will need your consent to make decisions that will favor all of us. He's the president. He has been elected by you. He can take some decisions without your consent, but that is the difference between service and ruling. John Mahama is going to serve. He needs your support. He needs you people to come and say, okay, we be a book nim, sikeni ho, bibia say, mommy antina say, free SHS de here, and I say when here, and now when here, mommy and have a meeting and decide. That is 7. Nana Akufo-Addo ruled you people. Mubusa say free SHS or CM found. That is ruling. And it's not called hard talk. Brunika say, where are you going to get the money from? Or say the costing. Because Bonini who say, so when to man can be sikane free and Ghana for that, it means when you go there, you are going to rule them, meaning you are going to do things they wouldn't like. And it's almost John Mahama say, when it comes to first year students at Omoko tertiary institution, how are they going to take care of their tuition for the first year? And when he went to GTV, you saw how he explained it. Because he wants to serve. And he wants to do things that will please you and please himself because the leader, and also at the end of the day, help govern. Until we are about to go through what we call service. People serving us. And it is not easy. It is not easy because we are going to hear the truth. It is not easy because Nyamani Adjin say, fena enye fena ni pebi dada no nipa ne be kana chere raw because when somebody wants to serve, when said decision be take be affecting affecting until that person thinks through it. This is not going to be an easy one, but it's how we Ghanaians support this new government. You and I, we know that this man that we have voted for is one of the most finest politicians in Africa. You and I know. There are people who don't want to accept it, but in Ghana, in Africa, who 3 politicians are, they are intelligent and smart. John Mahama will be 1, 2, or 3. His track record is there. And when he's given the support, he will deliver. And in Jamaica, it's 2025, our job is to cut down Jandam. Jandam, and a bit to me, ada Ghana for any ninyane atro. Atro is dangerous. Atro na NPP for user bedruha. We need to cut atro down. We will be able to save our nation. Say cut atro down. Near stop it atro. Obi already 10 years to me ruling Ghana. Yes. Because you see, perception, corruption perception in Katoswo. You can't sama to trim. Ye from Edinpa. And that is what the NPP and a group of people in Ghana almost told John Mahama and NDC. So from 2012 to 2016, our perception. Let's not allow these people to create any perception in Ghana again. Everything should come with facts. And I am going to be honest with you. It is not going to be an easy ride. It is not going to be an easy ride. It is going to be a tough one.
Akufo-Addo yire Rebecca KwasiABaa. Unfi. Oti Ghana ho na Akufo-Addo aboa yi. Edi osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah di ono gi independence. Ama Akufo-Addo kwasia no ono abenya mampanyina di o. Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ka Akufo-Addo na nanim se chimpanzee, nanim se apotro, nanim se kaka motobi no. Enka onya mampanyina ni osagefo Kwame Nkrumah ene beye den ebegi independence. Enso Akufo-Addo aboa yi ekodi na tem. Unfi ultime ba be ka kira Ghana for say o pa cha okura ma Akufo-Addo aboa ne se odi Kwame Nkrumah tem. Na we no nipa ni Akufo-Addo atem. O ka no kura se Mr. Promise and Fail. KwasiABaa Akufo-Addo agi Ghana for sika se osika tidua wa diska ni nyina agi omo cement agi omo iron rods akoton. Papa ne de o ka no boa na ye no kura unfi nkran ni aboa. Tira me ka kire mo say umpe no kura edi ntina okope post nti o ba no ntura Akufo-Addo twa ye no na wudi na chi na wo boje no so se oba obeye 111 hospital oba besi unfi wo ho se wo kosoro kobo se ai nantwie wo kosoro kobo se nantwie wudi nachi 111 hospital no ahemfo no agigi ade nsase ma no wakoton nsase ni nyina adi watimi akasa wo fi na nipa ne ka no kora kira Akufo-Addo a wo si wagimi ntu bu afu na wo de ma wenya first and last ado KwasiABaa ebe kwa akogina abamba bia nim se obu afu se obi ka no kora parliament kwasia no man ka no kora man be da ye mfi wate junkie girl mfi nkran ni KwasiABaa nkran fo de moni achemfo no mun trani mo mani ye mo nkwasiafo de omugu oman num achemfo makwa boate se Akufo-Addo ni na bre na bosom ena oman ni nyina yewu okro num na nkran fo ma wo KwasiABaa new year we mo bia nyimi okro mu wo kwasia parliament yenya wo nyina jimi NPP fo ni nyina ya moa ni yenya nipa ba ko no ka no kra na wo di jimi abetan se obu afu se obi ka no kra kire ukunu kwasia no ukuna mokia no ukunu brabe no boy ni yonkwa akra ketekete John Mahama besi hospital ni yonkwa akra ketekete John Mahama aba besi kejetia confirmatory repairability kwa wafeli common repairability ukuna ntimi an repair hospital wantimi an repair hospital na odwan ye ka no kra ubu afu ufiate na me ka cho se heaven na mu na nyame shabroni ukunu pantoto akokura bugi wantimi an repair hospital just repairability wafeli na kwasia mfaso be na omuso a wo ba be gina be kire se wo no ba be snobo abamba be KwasiABaa wo de mfa wo jimi mra ho ase emu mfaso a mamusu o ti obi antimi ka bi mamo tu be jimi wa de me jam okrom wo no ka se jokon KwasiABaa onam ho nkranfo yi omu store shi o makula ikura no aduru ho ena sika mawia watam $1 million dia kosi wa say me ye layout na ma building was my building market for framam nka chao KwasiABaa wo ba ko wia ye sika $100 million e dia be restaurant ojan tama Akufo-Addo kraman ni me mampanyini ade na obadan ko be restaurant no pesa lasa udu jimi e baba be gina se me be stop obi o ka no kre asema papa ni kan ye na entrom e dia na ye entro Akufo-Addo ji sika yi la vie meji a obi a ho beto no ye nkwa IMF ojiwie ya ade chi ya no de ekoku ekosi IMF KwasiABaa you think it's a joke KwasiABaa mfaso amauso ko her midwife hospital esi konfano chi ni kolebu nyina Kufuor yiri na sisi ye or the same NPP no NC ye ade ade na oni Samira Mohammed kwasiafo mienu mfa ade na mo ye kwasiafo mienu Samira Mohammed ne wo KwasiABaa sa ade na mo ye faso be na ba mo so a obi ka no kre se emrantie Akufo-Addo adadom se meje mo chacha sika na mabi adwuma ma mo chacha sika wajia besi ne how many years ni ontimi emie ai factory ba ko pekura emfa boys ni nkogum na otwan obi ka no kra o parliament wo sika no so mo oji sika no de kwan oji sika o sika na oji no odi ye de ade sika na oji no de kwan na KwasiABaa obi ka no kra so obu afu fi ma wenyo first and last abe jimi ho KwasiABaa wawie una mo abrewa poso odi scare kwan wani briska de kwan ma wia ye sika nyina mo pese obi abre o manum adrenjasi o say I was telling them you are my brother. They don't believe me. Adrenjasi e mini abakope, he's my brother. Don't pay them no mind. The ayamu ya jamu bibini can come and ekuno. Adrenjasi is my brother. Mupa munmadro, we don't care. Anyway, the truth will always defeat lies. So baso anu ashe no kre no. Asiafo mfaso bia mamo so much Ghana they are 1944. Much Ghana they are 1944 Jimmy for momra mu hase o me kache ba momra mu hase na mu Jimmy o man no ma on me na me kache mebo pa me wo ya ba promo wo ne Akufo-Addo no wo yire KwasiABaa no What one Akufo-Addo edi esika Europe to edi na atimi ye unfi KwasiABaa ukrukura ntimi nkipu no on check se wa broni mu ene ne boxer ne kwanchi bare ebe kire Ghana fo yetu abama no okotra private jet mu da bi yetu abama no de esika Europe to private jet wuti me kasa KwasiABaa Utimi patch okra magana for say yato abama ukunu KwasiAMpanyini o say yesika kwa Adam Gausin Saniago was any subscriber, thank you. Was any 100 stars, thank you. I appreciate you. You are the best. Of course, Obaso and Washe no kwem. Jimmy Fuan Faswama Musua, Moba Brem was in Namakofi Dino, Mobe Jimia, Mamohaba Beyahi, in Kramaima. Ukunu KwasiAMpanyini di Yesika Euro, private jet, Europieto. Nasa KwasiAwe yo, Odua himfo anima no di o matem monsore. KwasiAwe ya wa mobrano, ohini ya onono, waji asase asi wo. Ebo asase ho ban, ni na abeku waji o man asi wo. Na KwasiAMpanyini ya wa mobrawe, oduru wa obi ansore. Common school dan kura wantimi asi bi 8 years. Common school dan, common hospital, school dan Akufo-Addo CAC infa. Global so, I will Jimmy, ye kano krechano, Mr. Promise and Fail. Mr. Sokata. Odi ne kwasia. Abegina say mi bu afusia obi aka no kra kire mi kru fi ma when your first and last when Jimmy na onye obi anka kire Akufo-Addo yere